everyone, welcome back to another studio vlog. It is already Thursday, August 7th. I have been working feverishly to get this fan art done, and it was a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie. But I managed to get them all done. All the files are set up for both sides prints. Stuff for the stickers is all set. I just have to print them out and make them. Also, this past week I went to go see Wells. We have been talking about going to see Wells for years now, and we finally went last Saturday. It was really cold. We got to see some Wells at the end, so that was fun. So that was a day and a half that I took off to not do anything. But fast forward, now we're finally here, and now things need to get done. The fan art stuff is the last thing I need to do before I try setting up stuff for the conventions and in-person events that I'm doing. Soon, the first event is going to be Cosplay Imaginaire in Quebec on August 23rd. So that's just a few weeks from now. So the table stuff needs to get figured out really soon. Let me show y'all what I have been working on, and then we're going to start making products. Here is Silas complete. I showed y'all in the last studio vlog, and I had just gotten all his skin done and I hadn't done his hair. So here's the hair, the horns, and the armor. And behind him, he has a red moon and some little transparent black clouds around him. And then this is Xavier, King of Dark Knight. He is the newest myth character, so if you play this game, you understand that. But he's the newest character in the game. And we have some lilies on top here. We have his crown, which is very detailed. It doesn't have every single detail, but it has a lot of the details, and the details aren't exactly the same. For example, this right here isn't exactly like it. It has too many of these sections here, but I still did it like that anyway. The details here in like his shoulder armor here, wow, it took forever. This took me 25 hours, but I'm happy with how it looks like. Wasn't too sure about his background. His was probably the most difficult to figure out because I also haven't watched the story for this mythic character, but this is what I settled with. Here I have all the files ready to go, so we're going to print them and I'm going to laminate them. Now I will be using the sparkle laminate. You can't really tell it's sparkle laminate. You can kind of see a little bit, but it's still in the plastic and it's not really good lighting. I did a poll on Instagram last week, I believe, asking if I should do sparkle or matte laminate for the fan art stickers, and sparkle laminate won, so we're going to go with that. So yeah, let's get started on making these goodies. This is how the setup looks like at the moment. Y'all may hear some noise, and it's the AC, and we're not going to turn the AC off, so hopefully this sounds okay. But this is how the setup looks like. It's basically the same thing that we've been using, except we have these rectangular panels now, and I wasn't adding an extra one on the side here, so we have one extra set here and here. We bought these grid cubes, a whole set of these, from the thrift store. We found a bunch of them for $8.50. It was a great deal. It has these slits on the side. It also came with these things, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be the other way, and it's some kind of huge storage thing, but we turned it the other way so we can use it like this to hold the panels, and I think it looks really good. So we're just trying to see if we can make this work. Usually this middle section is empty and I have buttons over here, but buttons might have to be sacrificed. But we'll see. We'll still have to figure out what is going to go where. I'm hoping to put prints down here, but we'll see. The mat would take up 3 of these. I think at the bottom makes more sense. Might just have to put keychains and accessories here. Here is an update to what we did yesterday. On the side here, we have the larger prints to showcase that, you know, they are available. Gonna add another one here and have a price sign here. And gonna have my banner right here. And then these 3 right here is gonna have my desk mat. The desk mat is longer than these square cubes, so it's gonna hang a little bit where there's the opening here. The desk mat is as long as this rectangular piece, and we thought about switching those 2 pieces, the square piece and the rectangular piece, but then we would have to redo the whole setup. I'm gonna mostly be on this side, I believe, so it doesn't matter to me if it's hanging down a little because I'm not that tall, so it's totally fine if I'm on this side. As you can see, we did add panels here and move the opening here so that the acrylic bins here would match up with the wall. Here we have the Love of Deep Space print, my Kawaii original artwork, the die cut stickers, and then the Love of Deep Space stickers. My husband wanted to put the Love and Deep Space stuff together, but my thing is that the prints are the same price. So there's no point putting the Love of Deep Space prints here and then putting the original art on this side and then having them both be the same price, because you pretty much mix and match for the deal. So if someone wanted a Love of Deep Space in their original art print, they're all at the same spot. It was a bit of a struggle, but I like how this looks. We are using these magnetic hooks right here that open like this to hold the prints, so it's going to be a self-serve. The only thing is the prints go slightly backward. I'm thinking about getting something else to make it so it holds it up a little bit more, because these have like this, as you can see here, a bump that raises it. So if someone grabs it from the bottom, it's I feel like it's kind of annoying. So we're going to get something to raise it up a little bit more like this. We are using these on the back of the magnetic hooks to make them work. These are just basically pieces you put on your phone to make it magnetic and to hold your magnetic foam grips if you have them. For the die-cut stickers, I just took what I had originally, which are these photo holders that I had cut previously for my die-cut stickers. I had exactly enough for what I am selling, and this spot right here is going to be for the sign. These are 2 pieces, so this is one full piece right here, and then the bottom here is the start of another piece. I just rolled it and wrapped it under here, so we have exactly how many pieces we need. Then we have the Love and D Space die-cut stickers here. They're also going to be self-serve exactly the same way as the prints. Here are the picker stickers. I could have made another one, but again, didn't know how it was going to be set up. But I'm thinking I'm just going to put washi tape here with a sign for the washi tape, and then we're good. And right here, I'm thinking maybe some stationery stuff. I'm not going to have as many stationery items as I usually do, but this little section here and here, stationery items. Here we're going to have accessories. Here we're going to have bows down here and here, and then we're gonna have clips and stuff here. Gonna have also the standee around here. If you have been keeping up with my Artist Alley vlogs, you know that we don't have a section for stuff like buttons, and I knew that was going to be a problem because I have a lot more prints and a lot of bigger items, especially the desk mat. The desk mat takes a lot of space, and then we have larger prints, like all the fan art stuff. So I knew that there were some things that were gonna have to be removed because we just don't have the space. So the buttons are the first to go, and then there's gonna be some stationery items that I usually have that won't be there. I'm thinking, depending on the space, I might be able to bring some buttons, but not the way I usually have them, but we're gonna see. That's one of the last things I'm gonna worry about, because the other things are more important to me than the buttons. Buttons are also small, so if we have the space, I think can easily fill something up. I'm excited. Hopefully everything turns out well and we don't have to redo everything. But yeah, that'll be it for this vlog. Next week we will be doing more con prep because Cosplay Imagineer is in 2 weeks. So everything needs to be figured out as soon as possible. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye!